Hey, it's Audrey. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing some journaling. Yay! So I started this journal like last year sometime because I wanted something like a scrapbook that I could just randomly glue stuff into, but also do like art or whatever the heck I want. I did have a bullet journal that I kept up with for a few months, but after a while it just became too organized for me to the point where it was almost boring. So yeah, I felt like I had to stick to a certain theme or date, but with this journal scrapbook thing, I can literally do whatever I want, which is pretty cool. So here are some of the pages I've already done. Some of them aren't completely finished, but you've got the candy wrapper collage, the fortune cookie fortunes, a bunch of random sketches from my math notebook, more random collages, some watercolor paintings, and also just some random church stuff. Anyway, to start off with the first page, I was basically inspired by a bunch of this clear plastic trash left over from Christmas, and I was randomly like, hey, I could use this for my journal somehow, so I saved it in my Billie Eilish Amazon box of scrapbooking stuff in my closet. So I thought about it and I'm like, what about windows? Wow, mind blown, windows. I was like, maybe I could do a bunch of little watercolor scenes, really cute, and then put the plastic on top to make it look like glass. And then I was telling my sister about what I was doing, and she's like, hey, why don't you just use your sunset pictures? And I was like, oh my gosh, yes. So I'm doing that now. I have an album on my Photos app of sunsets that, pictures I've taken, and I thought this would be a cool way to display them. As you can see, all I'm doing right now is cutting them out into different shapes and sizes, and then I'm going to randomly organize them onto the page. Now that I've organized them like this, I'm going to take each one and use a Sharpie to draw a border and lines to actually make it look like a window. I'm actually really surprised at how good these turned out. It literally looks like you're staring out a window and watching the sunset. Pretty cool. Here they are all finished. They all look so different and unique. I love it. You can tell I was really excited when I filmed this. Next step, I want to glue down a different background because this lined background paper just isn't gonna cut it. I wished when I first got this notebook that I had gotten one with a blank background, but I don't know, I just kind of randomly grabbed this one, so whatever. Lastly, take your clear plastic and clear glue and glue it onto the little windows to make it look like a real window. Then all you have to do is glue them down to the paper. And that's pretty much it. For the next scrapbook scrapbooking page, all I'm doing is making a 2022 goals page. I'm just writing 2022 goals in the middle, and then as I come up with goals, I'll probably just do a little colored pencil drawing. I didn't do any in this video because some of them are personal, but yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'm happy with how it turned out. Okay, best for last, am I right? This one's kind of crazy, but I've seen this idea on Pinterest before, so I can't be too far off. I'm basically making a collage of all of my celebrity crushes. Am I crazy? Yeah, I think I am, but it's a fun idea. So for this one, I'm using my Cricut machine, which is completely optional. I just thought it would be easier to cut out all the little details. If you want a more in-depth tutorial on how to do this with a Cricut, then just let me know in the comments. This all started like a few weeks ago, and I watched Pride and Prejudice for like the millionth time at about 2 in the morning, and I was kind of freaking out about Mr. Darcy. And so I basically made a list of movie characters, starting with him, that I think are pretty cool. So yeah, there you go. There's not much else to it. Also, I thought I was going to be able to fill up 2 pages, but I almost didn't even fill up the first, which was kind of surprising to me. So I ended up writing a Mr. Darcy quote, of course, on the second page, and I'm really satisfied with how it all turned out. Also, I bet you can't tell that I like Spider-Man. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was a really fun one to make for you guys. And if you want to see more content in the future, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all next time.